Hey, how's it going, guys? All right, so the double top that we were talking about in the previous video has played out, and we are, I think, like $200 shy away from hitting the technical target of the head and shoulders. However, we're currently at a really important level of resistance that is trying to flip as support in order for this bull rally to actually continue. So I'm going to go through my chart here, and I'm going to show you what I see on my side. That way you guys can prepare for the worst or for the best. But yeah, let's dive into it, and I'll show you what I see on my side. All right, so let's go with the DXY really quick first because it's inversely correlated to what's going on with Bitcoin. So in our previous video, we're talking about how this level right here at 105.37 was trying to act as support to help confirm and create an inverse head and shoulders technical confirmation bounce to bring us to a potential location of 109.68. Now this isn't technically yet invalidated. Like we could still easily, create a right shoulder and build ourselves up here, but it basically failed to build that support level. If I zoom in on the hourly time frame here, you can see we broke this little falling wedge formation after bouncing off of it, but we curved and actually ended up building a double top. And you can see if you got horizontal ray right here at this neckline for the double top, it came down and acted as resistance, and then we surpassed the technical target of this head and shoulders, and now it's starting to lose this momentum that we've been tracking for a little while now, which is a bullish sign for crypto. So that's not too bad, not too shabby. So now we're basically going to be tracking how this range is going to impact our trades. So we got to watch for basically the heart line of the range, which is actually, let's pull up that screen again for you guys so it's a little bit easier to see. So the heart line of the range is roughly around here, where this support bounce begins. Support bounced, resistance, support, consolidation, support, resistance, and now it's acting as support again. So this is like the heart line level that we got to watch, because if you see any support bounces off this, it's going to create a bearish reaction on your charts. If you see any resistance off of this, like if price action got down below it and it acts as resistance, then you see a bullish reaction on your charts. So this heart line level right here is actually pretty important to watch. Anyways, going back to, let's go to the total crypto market cap really quick. So we were watching this rising wedge structure, and if it broke to the downside, we knew it was going to have a bearish reaction on our charts, because this is like crypto as a whole. And the market cap actually dropped after we lost this uptrending support from 1 trillion to 902 billion. So we lost $100 billion market cap in a very small amount of time, like I'd say, 11 days. So a lot can happen when all the FUD starts raining in, especially with what's going on with Silvergate. And we're going to start losing a lot of weekend volume due to the reaction of what's going on with Silvergate, and like 80% of liquidity of crypto is actually impacted by that. So we're going to have to keep an eye out on that. Plus, with the government seizing $1 billion worth of crypto, which is about, I know it doesn't seem like that much of a big deal, but a lot of people react extremely, the FUD from the event causes the drop more than the actual sell-off of what, the government could do with those funds. Like the government, if they decide to sell the $1 billion seize capture, you're not going to see that big of an impact on the charts. Not as big as you think, in comparison to what other people are going to do in reaction to it. Anyways, so we had this double top playoff. Let's see if we hit the technical target of it. So we grab from the resistance level to the support. And the technical target is still down here at 853 billion. However, we are starting to get support off local level support here, right here. And it's also this, basically the bottom of this area of interest on the VPVR. All right, cool. So so far that's looking good. And after we have this support bounce, we might actually start seeing a strong reversal in the market, and we might end up having a retest of this downtrending level of resistance. Cross our fingers. We'll see how this plays out. If there's any formations that get created, it'd be nice to see a double bottom similar to this around this level, and maybe that can create a reversal, and we'll have a different formation for us to trade off of, maybe a falling wedge instead of this rising wedge here that we had. All right, cool. So that's the crypto market total cap there. The S&P 500 had a decent bounce, actually. We lost this momentum, which is kind of expected after a breakout of this downtrending level resistance. And we got the retest, double bottom, and now we're starting to see it drop, which is kind of surprising because it's kind of acting in reverse to what it normally would do in reaction to the DXY. So normally as the DXY drops, the S&P 500 will pump and vice versa. But if we look at on the charts here, it's almost as if the opposite's occurring. But anyways, yeah, it's inversely correlated right now. Anyways, let's go to Bitcoin, the asset that we all love and care about. So we were talking about this double top potentially playing out and watching out for this falling wedge structure. This falling wedge was basically Bitcoin's last hope in order for it to break to the upside and have the technical target of 25,000 for this retest again. However, when we tried, to break past it about 3 times here, we ended up failing and we lost this support level, and then we had the support level act as resistance, and then this was the confirmation right here for us to enter into a short, and we had this giant valley sweep. We went right through this area of interest like it was nothing, and now we're at this extremely important downtrending level of resistance that's trying to act as support. It acted as support here, but this is basically Bitcoin's last straw before we actually lose this opportunity for this relief rally I've been waiting for a while. If I go, my bad, let me check here. If I go to the daily chart, we can see how important this downtrending resistance is. We've been using it as resistance since the all-time high for crypto. And this is basically, we need this to have a strong confirmation bounce, some kind of like double bottom or inverse head and shoulders or any kind of reversal formation near this area that can act as the confirmation formation for the continuation of this relief rally. So we're really, really close to losing this. So we have to watch what kind of formation is being built. It'll probably span out on the daily time frames. You'll probably see it being built over the next 5 or 6 days, and that formation will dictate whether we continue to go down or if we actually have this act as a good confirmation bounce. So nothing really to act on right now. Of course, you can scalp trade off little stuff, but in the macro sense, we don't have a big enough structure to tell us if we're going to lose this support level or not, basically. So that's pretty much everything I got for you guys. I think if we're going to look at like short term, we have this downtrend level of resistance that we could play off of, but it's really, really young. Let's see how, yeah, it's only about 22 hours. So I wouldn't want to enact off of a trade of this unless you're trying to trade within the formation. I wouldn't want to trade the formation itself. Because if this breaks to the upside, the technical target is literally only 20,400. So your risk to reward ratio would be terrible. You're only going to be gaining about 1.26%, and you'd be risking probably roughly about the same in order to enter a long position. But what you could do is, in the lower time frames, look at what's being built. We can see we have like a double top kind of playing out, and you can start measuring the downtrending resistance, kind of like this here. When we have your first retest and a bounce, you can start measuring momentum. And once you lose that momentum, you'd get out of a short position. However, if we continue to go down and this neckline breaks, then you would have the technical target of the bottom of this formation. Yeah, roughly around here. So yeah, you could basically scalp within the formation until it breaks structure and things change. All right, guys, that's nothing really going on right now for Bitcoin, but this is just something that it's really important for you to keep an eye out on especially on the daily chart, and see how this daily candle closes. If this daily candle closes below this downtrending level of resistance trying to flip as support, then we're going to lose this opportunity for Bitcoin to have this relief rally. We're going to have a change in structure, and we're going to have to basically look for crypto's next relief rally probably in the later dates, unfortunately. One thing you could watch out for, I'm going to have to readjust this really quick, is this legacy trend line right here that I got drawn on my chart. There we go. We'll fix that. And I'm just going to go on the weekly just to verify to make sure it's retesting all the support levels. Yeah, so this has been support since July 2017. July 24th, 2017. It's acted as support ever since. So this is a legacy trend line, if you guys are not familiar with that. They are extremely important levels of support. Basically, if we lose this, then crypto can go to extreme lows. But right now, things are still looking okay. We have the daily candles that's going to help define whether or not we will continue this relief rally or not. If you guys have any questions about what I've said during this video, you can reach out to me in Discord at any time. If you'd like to learn how to trade like I do, we have courses and the links down below to jump in on that. We also have a promotion going on with BitGet, a little partnership. It's about $105 for a sign-up bonus. Not very much, but it's a good start, and you basically just use it for trading. Anyways, guys, have yourself an amazing day. I hope this information has helped you in some way, and thanks for watching.